There we go. Alright. Are we live on Twitch now? Now. Finally, on Twitch. Alright. Do we have volume? We do. So, hello people of the internet. And as I, Dragon here, a little bit late, but nonetheless, back with more Fate Grand Order, where we will hopefully be finishing off the Case Files event in today's stream. Before that, though, before we do anything with the Case Files, there is, of course, the standard news. Not much this time, just 3 new pieces of news, an ongoing campaign for new tracks added to soundtrack, and Madame Prism Exchange Limited CE added. So there's some new soundtracks available in the in-game room for the Anastasia, Sin, and... oh, from Anastasia to Sin, it covers through. I mean, to read sentences fully through. They will be on 3-disc soundtracks. That's an awesome fucking image. That features all of the cryptors. Damn, that's a good image. I like that. Hey, Wapafet, welcome, Happy Things. And we get a new Mana Prism CE, as if ye all have the Mana Prisms. The personal coaching, which increases master experience by 1% when complete, or 3% if it is a support. This is for not that long. That's a very short period of time, it feels. But let's see, next up is the class-specific summoning campaigns. This is something we've been anticipating, where on these banners you can only get servants of that class, which means that if you go here, on the 23rd to the 25th is the only time the extra banner, which means this is the guaranteed time to get Celeri. That's right, any 3-star in the extra banner will be Celeri, because there's literally no other extra class servant of the 3-star rarity and lower. So yeah, NP5 Celeri. Real easy. But there's all the 5-star classes that you can get from each of the banners. Archer, Lancer, Rider, Caster, Assassinos, Berserker, and Extra. Look at how small the list is here. It's just hysterical. Like, look at this. There's so few servants on the extra banner. It's kind of sad. Oh my gosh, that is very much sad. 5 servants total. Oh man, it certainly seems like somebody got all the love compared to the others. Or the less love, you know. That's just hysterical. Oh man. But that's all that is for that. And then there is the final bit of news, the quarter AP and half AP campaign. Hey J6, welcome, happy things. If you get min rolls there, that's gonna be sad. I honestly might put a little bit of quartz into that, to be honest. But from here on out... oh no, only for the next 2 weeks. Pseudo singularities are at quarter AP, free quests are at half AP until first clear. Oh, thank you, J6, thank you. It didn't show a pop-up or anything, which is odd, since it normally does. You need that Tamamo? We all need a Tamamo in our life, Wildfet. We all need a Tamamo in our life. But, without further ado, let's go into the event shop here, because... that's a little loud. Odd. But we do have a few missions that we can claim. 20 bone enemies, 20 blade wing enemies, 40 wing blade enemies, 20 lawfuls. Your alerts aren't working. Oh, were you? Huh. Yeah, I didn't see anything about you streaming. J6, I would have popped by real quick. But no, I'll be fine. I'll be able to get this event done in time, you know. I will definitely be able to get this event done in time, because we're going to be trying to finish this off today. Starting things off, we are going to be concluding the Barbados-chan raid. Oh, Barbados-chan, you were such a loot pinata. It wasn't that it started late, it wasn't popping up on Twitch. Like, It started recording, like, literally 10 minutes ago, but for some reason it wasn't uploading to Twitch. I had to go through the settings and play around with things, and finally, it started streaming. So, Section 10, the False Sacred Lance, 3 of 3. This is probably going to be one more run against Barbados-chan here, so we'll just really quickly here. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just bring in the Devil Scotty method that I used for the whole time. But how are you two doing then? J6 and Wobbuffet, how do you two do? What's that oof? Oh, by the way, J6, probably gonna be tomorrow going to be Minecraft. If you are up for it, that is. Oh, no debuffs, Barbados-chan. Barbados-chan, you are so nice to me. Not having me possibly have to fight through a quick debuff. Barbados-chan, let's reset off with style. I will gladly do so, Barbados-chan. I might have farmed Barbados a little bit much, and lost my mind a little bit. You know? Probably nowhere near as intense as other people did it, mind you, but I still did it a fair bit. Except for Friday, because Friday I was wiped out. Oh gosh, it was at least 100. I kind of lost track. But yeah, Friday was very long, extra bit of work stuff, you know. I moved mulch, I moved stones, I had to shovel stones into a bucket, drag stones across a parking lot to dump them out, and then break the stones so that they look smooth. It was... I bet it felt that one. Destruction of terminal elements confirmed. Disconnected from the throne. Extermination of servants. I wasn't online on Discord and I weren't streaming. I mean, to be fair, me being online with Discord is not a very good judgment of things, since I leave my computer on all night to compress videos down, and I don't go to sleep on Discord, so... I also leave it on all the time I'm at work to upload videos, so... yeah, it's only really off if my computer's off, which doesn't happen too often. Friday was one of those times, though. But yeah, I pretty much finished work, got home, showered, and then crashed for about an hour, ate dinner, and then I talked to you for a little bit, I think, J6, and then I crashed for the rest of the night. We did it. The magical energy in our vicinity is fading rapidly. I guess unspoken formation managed to hold out. The temple is collapsing. Aw, I'll miss that place. I think we talked a little bit, at least. I could have swore I said something to you on Friday. We're back, baby. We made it out of the Temple of Time. Well, it sure took a lot out of us. Cost us a lot of time, too. Hey, are you okay, Australia? Come now, it's gonna take more than that to tire me out. I'll admit the enemy had a much larger army than I was expecting, but I'll think you to remember that I'm still goddess, what all that entails. I see. My mistake then. You really do remind me a lot of Luvia. Oh, I don't even remember. I remember talking to you. I don't remember what I said, so... yeah, makes sense. Well, of course I wouldn't become a pseudo-servant through her if we didn't have a lot in common. I did choose her myself, you know. Of course she's going to be just as proud as I am. Yes, I see. Fake Runga Minion is up ahead now, and it looks like everyone on the ground is still holding out. I know those servants could handle themselves. I bet my brother's making the most of his natural shrewdness, staying in there too. Come on, let's hurry. Away we go! Probably. I probably proceeded to collapse. Aww. I'll miss that raid. Maybe we'll get another one in the future, you know? Maybe we'll get another one in the future. So next is the fake Rongo Bongo. 11! And this is probably still not the end since we still don't get the Grail reward. Okay. We can wipe this party out now. This was the raid squad. The raids are done. Go back to the default squad here. And here we go. Hey, Velvet. Welcome, welcome. Happy things, happy things. Good news? I love having some good news. Good news tastes better than bad news. Yes, yes, yes. This is a pretty cool looking background. This is the inside of the fake Rango Miniad. So it seems how drab. Its owner clearly has awful taste. Do you sense anything unusual in here? You need to keep exploring. No, you're in the right place. Hey, there you go. Double shinies, Velvet. Congrats on that. So you have 2 shiny Swabloos. I'm trying to think of a thing that 2 birds would be a good joke for, but I can't think of any off the top of my head. They just knocked us straight out of the tower. Alright, they did take me by surprise, but it'll take more time than that to... Huh? I can't move. Must have used too much magical energy against the demon god pillars. Stray! Goodbye! And the perfect little closing shot right there. It had to highlight her features, you know, with that closing shot. Hey, congrats on getting 2 yellow burbs, though. Yeah, and her shell just closed itself up again. Yes, the Divine Spirit was the only true obstacle in my way, so I took the liberty of removing her. Though, of course, I doubt it would have been so easy were she still in top form. Fortunately, the memories of the Demon God Pillars did their job of softening her up. So that's why you made those. I knew Stray would be the greatest threat to me as soon as I learned of her existence. And that's why I went to the trouble of falsifying memories of battle fierce enough to eliminate her. Those paper scraps are indeed the byproduct of that reproduction, as the pseudo-servant there surmised. I was hoping you would all fall in that battle along with her, but instead you emerged victorious. So now, I would like all of you to go away with the exception of Soul. Why not me? Why? Why is she wearing such a weird helmet? And Da Vinci's behind all this. I'm a computer program. I don't usually have a form to call my own. Oh, okay. I assume this form is a temporary solution to that particular issue, but I can see now that it was a rather upsetting choice for you. Alchemical Observation Existence Verification System. Sign. So you even managed to deduce my name. Yes, that's right. I am a subsystem that was created to verify a master's existence during a race shift. Good lord! What can't gain sentience in the Fate world? Like, seriously, we will have a statue in the future that becomes a heroic spirit. We have a book that is a heroic spirit. We have a host of unborn children. That's a heroic spirit. We have the Voyager Space Telescope as a heroic spirit. Why not have a computer program gaining autonomy is not really that surprising given BB's a thing, but still? The reason a master is able to continue living during right shift is because someone is constantly observing and verifying his existence. Initially, Calde also had a backup system verification subsystem designed to prevent a master from disappearing in the event that all personnel meant to observe them were somehow indisposed. But it, or rather I, was never implemented in consequence of some sort of technical issue. Okay, so this is an unimplemented one. Okay, given its name and its thought, given that it's meant to verify the existence of a master, perhaps it's by the means of, by memory of the master, because they're remembered that they're there, that their existence is verified, perhaps, technically? Excuse me. So what would you want with my pupil now? Aren't you supposed to keep him safe? Wait, that's it. It's because you're supposed to keep him safe. I'm pleased to see that you understand. In that case, I would like you to hand Soul over to me. I must say I don't understand. This one is giving off incredible magical energy. Though it looks like we're not out of the woods yet. Screenshot. Hey, congrats on 900 days, J6. Congratulations. And here's to another 900 more. The grand. This is the first node. Mystery effect as well. So what I'm guessing is it's not going to be able to take any damage here. That is my guesstimate, is I'm not going to do any sort of damage to this thing. But do or do not, there is no try. Gray, start blasting. About as much. It's probably immune to all debuffs as well. Well, I'm not gonna go down that easily, game. You're not gonna kill my sermons if I can avoid it. Okay, since damage doesn't matter, do this one. Higher defense cut. Or damage cut from Scotty. Bye, Merlin. Bye, Scotty. How many rounds is this gonna go for, game? I can do this all day. Not really, but saying. Melt is the one that's keeping alive, because Melt is waifu amongst these. Did I just do damage with Melt? Okay. Interesting. I did not expect Melt to do any damage. Not against her, but... I would have guessed that it's literally impossible for me to do any damage here. I hope this isn't one of those you need to actually do damage. You actually need to break the bar to proceed. Hey, Draconic, welcome, welcome. Happy things, happy things. It goes alright, I'll say. Just a very weird battle here. I mean, I'm doing damage, you know? I'm doing damage somehow, some way. But... I somehow have done some damage to it, which is... I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for. It is nowhere near the damage I'm used to. But, you know... something is better than nothing. Oh, you witch. Oh, you witch, removing Melt's guts. Ironic that those two are the ones that survived, though. Something interesting happened to the milk truck after it left your work. Oh, do tell. What interesting thing happened to a milk truck after it left your work? Did the milksome whole owl become cheese? What the hell was that? That was a noble phantasm? Of course not. How could I have a noble phantasm when I'm not even a servant? If you're not a servant, then that must have been... the body of yours is the fake Wrongominiad. How very astute. She's not holed up in this fake Wrongominiad. She fused with its shape in memory. Reines! Okay, you need to use your Wrongominiad. Yeah, about that. We've been trying for a while now, but we can't get the damn thing to work. It went under a bridge to access the toll road. Oh, did it do the whole scrape off, shear the top roof of it off thing that I see videos of? Did the whole top of it just get sheared off? It was going that fast. Oh, and the doors! Oh, snap. That's kind of hilarious. Of course not. You only made it into this tower thanks to the resemblance of your Wrongominiad. Just as you can interfere with my lance, I can interfere with yours. You will not be using it here. I've made sure of that. As they say, no one to hold and no one to fold. At last I can finally touch you, Soul. No. Bad touch. Bad touch. No consent. No consent. Pip Scrubs, no, this is a real Holy Grail. Yes, this all ends now. The path to this ending may have been more circuitous than I intended, but we still got here just the same. This time as well, I'm gonna make sure you drown in my memories. I need an adult. Get away from a soul. I don't think I got an adult to me in time. Yeah, that would have been hilarious to record there. Oh, no battle one. So what kind of memories are we going to be assailed with here? I'm telling you, this is our biggest vulnerability right here, and it affects Team A just as much as anyone else. Honestly, things are looking real bad right now. We don't even have any idea who we're up against. I know we've still got Kirstaria. We don't have to know what he's really thinking to know he's capable as they come. I'm sure he'll have no trouble handling whatever's in store for us. Still, none of that changes how serious of a problem this is. And we can't do anything about it with the way Chaldea's systems are right now. If no one's there to observe them, they'll cease to exist. But she's still incomplete, right? Yes, unfortunately, even the greatest genius needs time to work their magic. Okay, so that's why Memmon's sign took the form of Da Vinci, because I guess Da Vinci made Memmon's sign. So I'm going to pin our hopes on the future and pray the time solves our problems for us. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, I have very high hopes for you, Memmon's sign. Okay, this is a very creepy backdrop. That was Da Vinci and Romani. That was one of the oldest files I have retained in my archive. As you can guess, I've been asleep ever since it was recorded, remaining perpetually incomplete. Even during the incineration of humanity, I kept sleeping inside Chaldea, powerless to do anything. That remained so even after humanity was restored and my data was transferred to the Shadow Border. Oh, so we brought our problems with us. I only just recently awoke when a new Chaldea was established in the Baldanders. The one in the Wandering Sea. In hindsight, the Wandering Sea's heterogeneous data may have been what triggered my awakening. But no sooner did I finally awaken than I became utterly despondent. Humanity had already been restored without my help. Teammate had turned against us and begun raising trees of emptiness. Are you able to post those pics, by the way, Draconic, out of curiosity? I want to see that truck that got sheared off. That's always cool. Above all, my creator died, all before I even had the opportunity to live up to her expectations. Although it's cool, but it's also, you know, dangerous at the same time, you know? It's... What's a good word for cool and dangerous? I can't think of one. So began watch. I devoted every bit of observation functionality I could to the boundaries wavering between worlds. When Chaldea regained the ability to reshift, I found a Holy Grail fragment not too far away. I decided that I would use the loss of my creator properly, regardless of how high her use the loss of my creator properly, regardless of how high her hopes were for me. So now I will be the one to observe. And as the only one observing, I alone can choose what the truth will be. Yeah, you can't really decide what the truth is. You all agreed for Da Vinci's death, didn't you? Yes. Again, screw Kiere, Kotomine. Your grief needs to heal, and there's no better salve than forgetting. That is how I will demonstrate my value. I'm the only one who needs to know the truth. True to my name, I will remember everything. The rest of you are better off in blissful ignorance. This is about Da Vinci's death, then. You'll feel better once you have forgotten. It will provide you with the healing you need to prepare for the upcoming battles. My creator would never have wanted you to hold on to your grief. She would have wanted you to forget and move on. So I used the Holy Grail fragment to create 3 pieces of paper, lured you to them, and had you steal the memories they held. So it was the papers that took everybody's memories. We kind of figured that out already. It was what I had to do to create new memories and have you more easily accept them. Just giving them to you wouldn't have been enough. I had to create obstacles for you to overcome to make you work to collect them. And it would have worked if Melloi II hadn't given the game away. Good old Wava. Are you finally realizing how tired you are? It must be hard for you to keep your eyes open by now. Go ahead, accept these memories, be free of the grief and suffering that still eat away at you. If ever there was a time to forget, it's now. No one should have to live with the sin of destroying the entire Lost Belts. Yeah, that's it. Go on, soul. Just mind wipe, jeez. I mean, to be fair, committing mass genocide is probably something that would be best forgotten. Shiny shrines. Hey, it's gray. Alright, I managed to make it through. Get through to the other side. Are you alright? Seize Rangaminiad to intervene in my expanse, but I doubt you can do anything more. As I've already demonstrated, I have greater control over it than you do. Don't worry. I'll be kind enough to let you all forget as well. It's alright. I'll manage all of your memories. After all, your soul's swords. The kindest thing I can do for you is to let you forget so you can continue to fight without reservation. What a crock. That's not kindness. That's not by a damn sight. Why do you think that? Can you hear me, people of mine? You can, right? I'm just going to keep shouting either way. You and I have been all around this patchwork London together. We've talked to people who have forgotten something important to them. Every one of them was searching for the memories they lost. Desperately so, in fact. You and I both know now how bad it is to feel unable to remember. Even if you don't know how important the memories you lost were,
It's Sylvia's tablet, forget them. Even if it does feel better to lose them, your heart will never let you forget that something is missing. So you know just as well as I do that forgetting isn't the answer. That's not for you to decide. Chaldea's already asked far too much of Soul. That's why I awaken now, to save him from his grief and the burden of his own mistakes. That is what he needs.
I mean, Chaldea has asked a lot of us, to be fair. You will not take away my memories. What? Now I see you're even more broken than I believed. You've been so better that you now believe you are your wounds. Not entirely false. You're mistaken. There is nothing more than a lie in your mind that is woven to protect yourself from the unbearable pain. But do not worry, I will see you healed no matter how many years it takes. Mental health care is another function I am designed to provide for Mental health care, huh? That's some mental health care, I suppose. When will you get paid by Chaldea? You need your paycheck. They pay us in Saint Quartz. See, it was a system all designed by Da Vinci, you know. She pays us in Saint Quartz so that we can roll the gacha. That's how the gacha gets you. What an old phantasm striking from the outside. It's impossible. Not even a divine spirit like a stray should be able to penetrate the secret lance's outer shell. There may be some tiny vulnerability spots as a result of my melding with it, but she would have no way of determining where they are. The only sort of person who could calculate something like that is Melloi II. Actually looks to be somewhere else, but was after he left. Oh no, Moriarty! Hey, there we go! Moriarty to the win! I was sure she was gonna say Melloi, but Moriarty, the math genius. What did I want to have him as a tutor? There, my magical bolt was right on the money. I see, those of you caught in my webs do seem rather chatty. Even I can't help but stick my nose in after hearing so many things I just as soon as not have. It's too bad that after all I went through all the trouble of using my connections to put my noble phantasm together, unleashing that much power at this distance was just too much for the spirit origin to handle. No, Moriarty! Between this and fixing the automaton, I must have ventured a bit too far in my comfort zone. Oh well, at least I now get to hear the song. Ah, what beautiful melody. What a beautiful night. Now this is the way to go. I could have hoped for no better reward. Godspeed, young mage. Godspeed, young pupil. Moriarty! Aww. Moriarty saved us. Jeez, Moriarty, why you do that? Ooh, an unknown. Sure, let's bring in the unknown. Swap out Scotty. I'm gonna be honest here, Scotty is the least usable of the bunch.
Hey, great people, are you alright? I'm not sure what happened, but it looks like you're out.
I mean, you know, get ready to suffer a bit. That's fine. That is fine to suffer for a little bit. You know, first try should always be with the story supports.
Guess you're not about to let us go just yet. True, I didn't account for these eventualities, but that's exactly why my last part of my plan has to go perfectly. Otherwise, no one will be saved.
Oh, can do, can do.
I'm not letting you have Reines or Soul. Nor am I, though you certainly didn't make it easy. Astray. It was fortunate that someone else used their noble phantasm to break through the outer shell, embarrassing though it was to need help at all. At any rate, all the relevant parties are here and we are nice and close to the stars. This court is finally ready to begin proceedings.
What are you going to do?
Exactly what I must, of course.
Crowbar and Zoc both needed command seals for this fight. Oh man, this will be fun. Did she ascend again?
I am the cord that lies in the stars, I am the sword that passes sentence. This is the place which to grant pardon, this is the time with which to met out justice. Stray second noble phantasm. Stray second noble phantasm. Order, return to us. I am Redit it Verico. Redite it Verico. That's probably the proper pronunciation. Ooh, stars. Sky. Smoke is blocking the night sky is dissipating. Senpai. Hey, it's the actual Mashu. Ah, there we go. There we go. About time you got through to us, young man. I'm waiting to hear for you so long, I'm practically skinning bones. Is that really you, Mashu? My second noble phantasm puts everything back where it should be. It also restores order and absolves sins.
Holy cow. Oh man, that truck. Oh, I mean, I guess this is the perfect time to say it. There is no use crying over spilled milk. It's the perfect time to say that line, and I've always wanted a good reason. But damn, how, okay, maybe, did they break the bridge? Because it looks like there's silver coming from the bridge as well, almost. The bridge looks almost silvery. I can't tell what that is in the second picture. Damn, they broke the bridge. Jeez.
The works in Singularity have been cut off from the outside world. We lost contact almost immediately after you reshifted. There was one moment we got through again, but we still can't get a visual on you. Well, that must have been the first call when you told us about the spirit origin graph. I guess that was the only genuine communication of the bunch. Yep, we're calling from Novum Chaldea, though it wasn't easy, let me tell you. But now we've been able to monitor your situation for the last few minutes or so. I also managed to verify your existence from the data we saw in the shadow border now inside.
Oh yeah, that's actually a lot of damage now that if you really think about it. Wait, that was a train bridge? Oh man. Oh man, imagine what would have happened if a train had gone over at the same time. That would have been a disaster. That would have been not even a laughing matter like it currently somewhat is.
I think I might even have some idea why you did all this, speaking as one genuine Da Vinci creation to another. If you'd like to talk about what you've been through, I'd be glad to listen. What do you say?
Stop it.
Not interested at all? Well, I can't blame you. I did take way too long to get here. I wish I had more time, but there are some things even the greatest genius can't change. So, would you mind taking it from here?
See this through to the end.
You got it. Hey, remember the fairy tale patchwork? I didn't say this back then, but... a lot of the time when the culprit hides in a wide on it, it's because they want to be found. The reason culprits wide on it sometimes wear masks is even simpler. They want to talk to you, but they don't want you to know what they look like. Also, the steampunk patchwork, the Steam King said it himself. For that place to exist at all, you'd have to turn a blind eye to the contradictions. It's a dream you know to be impossible, and yet that alone makes you wonder if you've forgotten something. The why in all of this story here is the culprit's desire to forget what they know to be true.
Oh, Memenstein doesn't want to remember that Da Vinci is dead.
There's no point. Honestly, I don't even care why you did it anymore. But did it get me thinking that this singularity and the events that took place in it might just have been influenced by your own state of mind. Maybe these cases resolving around forgiveness we've been privy to, other than because you want to forget more than anything.
Well, now it would seem you've handled the detective work for this case rather nicely.
Oh, wait.
Sherlock Holmes? Oh gosh, is everybody a Holmes fanboy?
Oh, you even have the king of all detectives on your side, Chaldea. Well, now I don't feel a fool for playing detective.
Please don't, this has all been quite fascinating. As Almoli II said, perhaps this is the approach to take when dissecting mystics. But yeah, that is a wild set of pictures, man. Like, also, are the Walmart trucks normally that empty? Just because that didn't look like there was a lot inside that truck. It looked like only the front half of it actually had milk in it, compared to the back half. You should be proud of what you've accomplished now that you've solved this mystery. All that remains is the final confrontation with the culprit.
I appreciate the vote of confidence, but the fact is, I'm still not a detective. Oh, Mage, not a very nice one at that. I'm going to need help from my genuinely good people if I'm going to do anything decent.
I'm happy to give help. I'm happy to give help.
Thank you, people. Oh, damn it, I finally managed to say it. Uh-oh. Confirmed. Synergy between the secret lens and Memenstein is decreased, most likely as a result of Astray's second noble phantasm. Oh, I guess she's having trouble keeping the fake wrong of many of them and forcing out that the singularity isn't quite so closed off. Alright, people, this is it. I trust you're ready too, Gray. I would be honored to help you finish this. Let's begin the final battle in Patrick, London. Is it the final battle, though? Is it? Alright, so you said this is a tough battle that a couple people needed command seals for. I mean, I will not lie. If I want to first try this, I might need one as well, but I'm not aiming for the first try here. So it's Astray as the mystery patron. I kind of surmised that. Okay. Two tries for no command seals. I'm probably gonna... Honestly, it'll probably take me 2 tries as well, just because this is a test run to see how things go. Anima Umbra. Memory Defrag. Oh, you witch! Okay, thank you for the MP back. Memory Defrag. That brings back some memories. Hey, Shu! Welcome, welcome! How be things, how be things? SAO Memory Defrag. That was some good times. You Grey Double Merlined it? Nice. I'm using a straight because I didn't know she was the mystery servant, to be honest. I honestly thought we were gonna get something like Salter or Lalter barging in here or something. You know? Just because it was mystery, Astray was locked out, it was all based around Rongo. I was kind of thinking, you know. I don't know. I haven't really been looking through the Assassin tab yet, so probably not. I mainly enjoyed it, J6, just because I was decent with the game, and I did place top on some of the earlier game, like, competitive banners. So, yeah, that's why I'm fine with it. Oh wow, Merlin, you're about to die here. No Merlin, no dying. You're just missing her last copy, but still better than others. Nice! How much boost is that? 20%. Not terrible. More stars. Pop that in Vince. And then we want to... I mean, it really doesn't... I don't think that the Arts crit is going to be enough to knock out the Shadow Servant. So I guess overkill on them inside. Solstice. Oh, you witch! Good gracious! Memenstein is a complete and utter witch with her Noble Phantasm gags. Astray. Focus Fire. I'm guessing she is max, or level 100, 10, 10, 10, possibly even 2k, 2k foe. That'll be my guess for what your grade is. Not 2k, 2k yet. But yeah. Nice. Very nice there, Shu. Nero! I forgot you were next in line. But this works out decently enough. You can buff Gray. Astray, you are single target. This will be fine. But nice, Shu. Very, very nice. I'm doing pretty good, honestly.
well rested from the hard day of work that was Friday. So I had to do after work cleaning outside. And very excited for the extra class banner next week, because that'll be very nice. I cannot wait for that. Ooh, almost stray, almost. Alright. So, something that did just occur to me is that Memensign is very likely going to be stripping me of my noble fan of all my buffs here. So might as well use all of them while we get them. Also, we need to kill this Shadow Da Vinci. Hold all your requests for Reines, but you didn't get her. Sadness. Rip. Ripperoni. Maybe next time, man. Maybe next time, you know? Anima Umbra. Oh, she summons if one falls. Interesting. Hey, Gray lived! And that brings in the backliners. Melt and Scotty. Is that your 900 days? Nope, that is your battle finish. 7 turns. Not bad. J6, not bad at all. Better than me at any rate. Although you did take 2 tries for this, and I'm still on my first, so we'll see if I do better than you or not. The Buster card's not really going to do much in the way of extra damage for Melt. Enemy crits a lot? Yeah, enemy definitely crits a lot. Alright, last bar down. Just straight Memensign, Requiesce Amnesia, Skill Seal, NP loss. There goes Gray. 1 turn Skill Seal. Pop the Evasion on Scotty. Melt can melt away Memensign a little bit. Because Melt should be more than able to survive 1 barrage. Oh, the crit! Ouch. Well, there goes the plan for Scotty to buff Melt. But Melt is still strong on her own. 50% resistance to all attacks. Good to know. You crit her to death with Kiritsugu. Very nice. Oh yeah, that is some low damage. Yep. That's a death. I could... No. I can do this. I figured it would take 2 tries. I didn't know who the mystery servant was, and the fact that it was a stray did hurt a little bit, you know. But I feel like I can do this. So, let's see. Let's start here by not limiting myself. Except max limit broken only CEs. Let's see here. You know, why not? I want to give it a shot. Part of me really wants to get this with Melt, and I might still. I haven't decided yet. But the temptation of Kama is there as well. The temptation that is Kama is there as well. Although, no. I know who we're going to use. We're going to use somebody we haven't used in quite a while here. I just need to find one. I need to find a decent one here. Come on. They're not a friend Merlin, damn it. I need a friend Merlin with a decent CE on them. I mean, show me what this does again. I forget. Caliad Ruby. You know what? Screw it. This Merlin will do. Discontents. Alright, we're still gonna have Gray as second fiddle. She's not gonna have that. We're gonna clear out that and that so we can actually have some decent things. Nero, get replaced. It's King Hassan's time once more. It's been far too long since I've tried to beat something down with King Hassan. So, you know, I think it's time to bring him back in the ring. We'll, of course, have some backup here in the form of Melt. And Gray. Alright, King Hassan. Let's party. I just want to see how he does, to be honest. You know? I just want to see. I did. I did indeed. Oh, if only I had stars and more buffs, this would be a turn for the memories. I'm still tempted for a hero creation blast. But temptation is so fucking strong right now. Oh, it's such a strong temptation to hero creation. Just blast him, but I've gotta resist. Mm-hmm. If only. Still, 28% NP gain there. Excuse me. Invincible. It's a 3-turn death resistance down. Sure, why not? And it's another 3-turn buff, so why not? I was hoping for a death. Proc there. Really was hoping to get a death proc there, but oh well. Also, it does make sense to just keep spamming the invents for now, considering Memensign removes all buffs, you know? And then, doot. It's all about that sustain. I wonder, will she automatically memory defrag at the end of a turn if somebody's at MP? If so, that's an interesting possible exploit in this battle. If she'll continuously always use memory defrag if somebody's at MP, thus wasting one of her attacks. Nope, she does not. I should probably take down the Shadow Da Vinci. Because I don't think I'll be able to withstand back-to-back NPs. Or at least try to take down Shadow Da Vinci. Again, this was more of a for fun, see how I do. Clearly, AoE is probably necessary for this fight. Because, yeah. Well, what I'm worried about here is, does Shadow Da Vinci have the end? If Shadow Da Vinci... Okay. So I didn't need to worry about Shadow Da Vinci too much. Good to know. Good to know. So now that I know that, I know I can ignore Shadow Da Vinci. We will withdraw. Hello, Ouroboros the Invincible. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. How be things, how be things. Okay, knowing that we can ignore Shadow Da Vinci, I think we'll try a double Melt Scotty setup here, because Melt is the prime, you know? Draconics. And Suppity Swap. Suppity Swap. Suppity Swap. Drop that. Throw a Fragment of 2030 on this Scotty. Because gotta love those stars. Oh! Yep, I'm glad you managed to make it. I'm glad that people managed to make it. I try to be consistent, but I know I don't always. I know I'm not always. And oftentimes I find people showing up at stream as I'm closing things down, too. I don't know if it's just bad timing on my part that I start at such a weird time, or if it's just, like, bad timing on their part. I tend to blame myself more, so it's probably just I stream at a very bad time for other people. Because always blame me in stream. Always blame me. This isn't too good of a start. I wish I would have had a Melt trifecta here, but we'll take a Scotty Blast. Well, summon the Shadow Da Vinci. Crit not once, but twice. Okay, thank you. Not crit twice, but that's still a lot of damage. Buff the Melt. And then throw this Scotty's on. Heal. And evade. You only killed Barbados-chan 55 times? Hey, you know, that's still not a bad number, man. 55 is still a solid amount of Barbados-chan kills. Excuse me. Should be enough overall to take out this bar? Yes, it is. Alright. One bar down. Drain I could have very much done without game. Okay, I did perfect amounts of healing there. Absolutely perfect choices for that. But Melt might end up going down here. Unless I burn a thing on a heal, but I really don't want to just yet. Alright, second Melt NP. Dance through Memensign. Good. We got this one. And if Melt survives, I should be good. Oh, the NP loss. Oh, so close. 6% off. 6% off from having an NP. I want to do it. I have to do it. Melt. Please kill. Yeah, more NP refund, but more damage dealt to you. You know? Oh. Melt couldn't do it. That's a shock. I thought for sure Melt would have enough damage to push through. I mean, I probably could have J6. I just really wanted Melt to get 3 NPs in a row. And now it's gonna be 4 NPs in a row because Melt's that good. 4 NP Melt is what they'll call her. Known for her quad NP prowess. I probably could have finished this in 3 if I had remembered I had illusory buff. It's not my second try, it is my third, technically. First try was with Astray, who I didn't know. Second try, I decided to see if I could do it with King Hassan, just to be a meme about it. Put it through with King Hassan, so this time I actually tried and brought in Melt, you know? Aww. I guess she is only 3 NP Melt. I wanted Melt to get the final blow there. By taking out the Shadow Da Vinci. Oh well. There is still the challenge quest, for whatever that's gonna be. Like, is it gonna be Memensign and actual Da Vinci? Perhaps? Or maybe it's just gonna be actual Da Vinci. It'd be fun if it was Barbados-chan again. Please let the challenge quest just be Barbados in 3 waves of Barbados. You know, just for I just wanted to farm him just a little bit more, you know? Just a little bit more Barbados farming, you know? Just a little bit more. I didn't get enough, you know? Here come the feels. Oh boy. The feels! I already felt the feels when Moriarty sacrificed himself, though. And at the continuous, you know, recollections of Da Vinci. You know, being skewered by Kirei. The memories I collected are spilling out. The Kongaminion is falling apart. Must be because it's so closely tied to Memensign. We have to get out of here. Sorry guys, but do you think you could just give me a minute? Yeah, so one Da Vinci creation to another. They're gonna have a little heart-to-heart, I'm guessing. Hey, Memensign, I know my prior self was perfect and all, but there's one thing she forgot to tell you.
What's that? Right up to her very last moment, her second life was absolutely perfect. I know you said you had to use her loss properly, but the thing is, you really don't. I never regretted anything, not for a single second. That's why Soul is here right now. That said, I know you're still mourning Leonardo da Vinci, so on her behalf, let me say thank you. I kind of guessed Mum and Sign would be mourning da Vinci as well. You don't have to thank me. That's why systems like me exist. Da Vinci named me Mum and Sign for a reason. My job is to observe and remember. That goes for joy, grief, and everything in between. We need to get out of here. Come on, you two, hurry. We'll be right there. What'd she just do? What did Reines just do? Reines. The Fake Minion is falling apart, and the automaton on the ground have stopped moving. Wait, you're starting to disappear too? Yes, because the Fake Minion has been destroyed, along with the bounded field that was preventing Chaldea from contacting you. Now everything is being returned to where it belongs. There can be no better result of my judgment. Soul is the one who stands above all others. I'm ashamed of how ignorant I have been. You may be a far cry from distinguished hero, but it was mediocrity of yours that has ultimately saved the day. Hey, you know, I think I'm a pretty good hero. How many others have beaten down a beast in fisticuffs? You know, I don't think you're gonna find many other people that beat a beast down in fisticuffs. That was me. I did that. Proves your sheer and remarkable ordinariness that let you emphasize the moment science plight, thus bringing this to a close. Yeah, that felt like backhandedness with no praise. Of course I'm praising you. I couldn't be happier that you were the master that came to this singularity. I am proud that I was able to wield my sword and scales by your side. If our paths should ever cross again, I hope you will remember that. In fact, in one sense, even compared to my scales, you're... Hey, think you can let me get a word in too before my pupil disappears for good? Yes, of course. I'll pick this up some other time, assuming a new version of me ever gets the chance. After all, it's good to leave your company wanting more, right? I hate that we have to cut this short too, so I figured it's only right you feel the same way. Aw, Reines. I see, as long as you form a connection, even someone like me can be summoned to Chaldea, huh? I'm okay with that. Maybe I'll end up there, maybe I won't, but at this point I'm good either way. Whether it's a new version of me that shows up there or not, you're going to be my pupil for life. You know, my brother used to say in his lectures that some cultures consider relationships like that to be fully fledged bonds, right? So this isn't goodbye. I'll make sure I see you again someday. Take care, my very first people. Aw, Reines. That's touching. I have grown to like Reines more through this event. I liked her plenty from the Case Files anime, but I've grown to like her a little bit more through this event. Seeing her a little bit more matured and all that. It's so quiet now. Now that it's lost the Holy Grail's magic energy, it won't be long before the singularity is repaired. Then my observations will be cut off, and I'll finally be able to stop watching. Although it's a lot darker here than I expected. And it's also a lot quieter. I wonder if this is how everyone else is living, too. Yeah, she was pretty fleshed out. In total darkness, all by themselves. No, I'm pretty sure that the alien tree completely destroyed all of humanity. So they're probably not living like this, you know, Memon-san. There's a few that still live, but it's more white than black, so... You can't properly see this, but I just got chills when Da Vinci just showed up. Like, I just felt the chill go down my spine, and I just got chills. Is that... Thank you, Memon-san. You did great. Let's see, it's really you. Aww. Memon-san got what it wanted all along. To be acknowledged by Da Vinci. But, I mean, it's not honestly surprising that Da Vinci ended up creating a sentient, program, you know? That would become obsessed with her. As all creations of Da Vinci should be, obsessed with Da Vinci, you know. And the epilogue. Lady Reines Case Files. Epilogue. Oh man, that might be the challenge quest. Da Vinci and Memensind fighting together. Ooh, that would be a fight. I would say with Loli Vinci as well, but she's not a playable servant until summer. She is not a playable servant until summer. She's a writer, I think? Is Loli Vinci a writer? Or is that the arcade version of Loli Vinci? I can't recall. Welcome, Axel. You must be pretty exhausted, huh? I'm sorry we got cut off so soon and couldn't help you out more. On top of that, looks like you had to clean up one of my messes this time. I'm especially sorry about that. Yeah, it probably wasn't easy for you. She is? Okay. Now that I think about it, this is the same sort of thing my predecessor did, isn't it? I know it's good to forget things sometimes, but still. You know, I had a thought, and now I just lost it. Oh, well, I had a thought coming along, and now I just lost it. That's what it was. A lot more of the non-caster class servants are becoming pretty decent supports, aren't they? I'm guessing Loli Vinci is a support servant at the very least. If she's not, I'm going to be eating my words. But, like, we have Reines as a rider support. Osaka Beheme is an assassin support servant. Okay, she's in support. So I'm going to eat my words then. In truth, I need to apologize to you for putting your life in danger too, Master. Well, I'm sure you had a rough go of it, being so helpless on your own and all, but I'm sure you did your very best. That's all any of us can be expected to do. I think you've at least earned yourself a plate of music-style ultra-fluffy pancakes topped with my special butter. Okay, that's awesome. Music is a cook. Oh gosh, that's awesome. Oh, Gordy. Gordy, you are by and far becoming... You're still not going to beat Romani. Sorry, Gordy. Nobody is going to top Romani as Chaldea directors, but in the tier list, Gordolf, you are quickly fighting Da Vinci for that rank 2 spot. Just saying. Right now, Gordolf is solidly at rank 3, but he's closing in on rank 2, I'm not going to lie. Gordolf is closing in on rank 2 for the Chaldea director's tier list. She's a hybrid damage dealer support. Okay. No, Gordolf, death! We already saved him from death once. She's a better looper than Servermo if you have a higher NP. Really? Well, is she a 5-star? Because if so, then that's not too horribly surprising. Although, none will beat the best looper of arts that will come this summer in Lambda. Lambda will be glorious, and she will be NP5 in my Chaldea, one way or another. Indeed, I dare say this will be the perfect time to show off my masterful culinary skills. I can't have that cheeky archer in red showing me up now, can I? Oh, Gordolf having a... Okay, that's good. Congratulations on the job well done, Senpai. It's good to have the real match back. It's always good to have a real match back. You said it. I never felt more despondent than I did the moment I found out Mash was an imposter. I hope I never have to experience a shock like that again, if I can avoid it. Yeah, I wonder who Memensind was talking to when we left. I'm guessing that was Reines' doing. Simiu's noble phantasm removes its target's advantages and exposes their weaknesses. If Memensind saw Da Vinci those final moments, that would mean Da Vinci was her weakness. I can imagine how that must have felt. You know, I wonder, if you bring Da Vinci to the Memensind fight, would Da Vinci, like, just by that line, should Da Vinci not get, like, a super damage up against Memensind then, you know? By the way, Melloi II, I don't think you ever told us who it is that you came with you from that singularity. Huh? Well, I guess you could see the wrong minion sort of pulled her here. Hey, Gray! Oh, Gray. Poor Gray. Poor Gray. She's gonna become Saber the second she actually steps foot in Chaldea. If Kiritsugu summoning Saber made her face turn to Saber, and Shiro summoning Saber gave her the dragon core and blonde hair, being in Chaldea, full of sabers, she's just Saber now. Sad. Poor sad Gray. So sad. I'm sorry. I know me being here is an imposition, but I just couldn't let Sir fend for himself. Then before I knew it, there was this light, and Dad, well...
The Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail that was used to make the fake Grungomania must have reacted to Gray's Grungomania to make it granted her wish. I'm so sorry.
Specific FGO circumstances? Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. You know. Plus, if she doesn't become a Saber, then I can properly ship her and Waver together. Yes, this works out nicely. Gray Waver OTP. Why, don't be silly, girl. You've outdone yourself. Hey, Elrond, don't just stand there. Why don't you give her an escort fitting Chaldea, now that it's being run by a man with the refinement of an English gentleman? Namely me.
Not to mention there are all sorts of things I want to ask her about the clock tower. Though of course it goes without saying that my greatest interest lies in that shape-shifting box you have there. I want to see what sort of magecraft it was built on and what its ultimate purpose is. I just want to pop it open and fiddle around with it all day long.
Wow, I just got chills for the first time in 1,000 years.
Good grief. You deserve a great deal of credit for bringing this case to a close, so on my honor as a detective, allow me to offer you my personal guarantee. There's not a single person in all of Novum Chaldea who will begrudge your presence here.
MHX might, you know.
Huh? Does that mean it's okay for us to stay here?
I already know the answer, but hey, these gunning rituals are important, right? Welcome to Chaldea. MHX liked Lily, she loves Gray. Probably. You got a good point there. I wonder, what is MHX's thoughts on Castoria then, since that is just Lily but grown up? From what I understand, at the very least. That seems to be the common fan interpretation.
Well, thank you so much for having us.
Well, and Gray joins Chaldea. And that is the base story of the Lady Reines Case Files event completed. Granting upon us a Holy Grail. I mean, I have no idea about the story for Castoria either, personally. All I know is that it's a common fan theory that she is, I guess, Saber Lily grown up, perhaps? I was just so worried about Sir that I had to come along. Well, I may be irregular and inexperienced as a servant. But please let me accompany you until your journey ends. And Gray has officially joined my Chaldea. Alright, alright. Nothing new with all of that. And it unlocked various more quests, some of which I have already completed, it looks like. Awesome. But where is the challenge quest, is my question. Is it locked? The challenge quest is totally locked behind clearing all the quests, isn't it? Oh, hey, NP2 Gray. Gotta be all 100. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Goldens. Well, I've got all of them. I don't have all of them unlocked, surprisingly enough. That's a little shocking that I don't have all the missions unlocked yet. Let's at the very least bump Gray up to NP2 here. And then Shu, you wanted me to check out your Gray here. We can do that real quick, like. NP2 Gray. Good lord. How many of these people probably tried to add me during the frickin' raid? That is like the biggest group of friend requests that I've had in a while. Not gonna lie. Alright, Shu. Finally grailed Gray. There she be. Oh, you're keeping her in the first ascension, Shu? Why only the first ascension, out of curiosity? She's fully command coded up as well. Anti-undead. Very nice. Very nice full anti-undead with her command codes. Very, very nice. But yes, you are third in the list. Because I'm sorting by login. Well, I mean, I do have... This is why, probably, because if I go to support setup, I was probably one of the few that had Merlin with Bella... With the, Bella Lisa CE equipped. Because it was mainly Scotty there, so I probably had a bunch of Buster Loopers trying to get me added. Okay, so let's take on the various reminiscent quests. A fight to the death, beach of volleyball. You know what? We're gonna take this nice and easy like. And we are going to gill it up. So, Gil, get ready to blast. Is Scotty the right choice there? Probably not. But it's Gil, so it doesn't really matter. Okay. So, given all this... The event ends in 3 days. I will be able to finish the event, but the question is if I'm going to be able to finish all the missions before then. So... Okay. This is the mixture then. Interesting. A very interesting mix of Aprilia and... Summer 3. Oh, I'm not gonna be leaving Maeve alone. Gil? Smash. By the way, Ouroboros, I don't think I've got you on my friends list. Actually, now that I think about it. That felt like a long pause. Frickin' Lord Gil. Oh, okay. You must not be Ouroboros then in-game. Just because I don't... Yeah. But good Lord, Gil. I know I have the saying, there's no kill like overkill, but that might have been... That might have been a bit much there, Gil. God damn. Ah, your Foss. Okay, I do use yours quite a bit then. I do use yours. It's just... Sometimes it gets a little confusing, like, I know a lot of people that do follow me are friends on FGO, but sometimes you guys just have different names, and it's like, okay, are you somebody that I actually have following me, or... And it just gets a little confusing sometimes, you know? Alright, Gil, start blasting this coup. Good, respectable damage. Good job, Gil. Gotta love the Scotty freaking crit buff. Good lord. You're gonna switch to Ouroboros eventually as well, see your Twitch matches? Okay. Yeah, that would make it a little bit more easy to remember. Not that I'm blasting you. I mean, actually, if you don't mind me asking, what is the reason behind Foss being your username? Since it is different from what your Twitch name is, I'm curious if there's a reason behind Foss. MP strength by 15% when attacking with the engraved card. Now that is a very interesting one, and I do wonder if I should put that on Melt. But the thing is Melt is more incentivized to attack after NP with her quick cards. However, what I do often meme it up with Melt with Summer BB combo wombos, so... In fact, why didn't I do that for the Mummenstein fight? Why didn't I do my proper melt setup for the Memon sign fight? I completely forgot about the BB strat. People call me universal, but that's nothing special. Everything I did resulted from my ceaseless studies. That means you have the capacity to make your own potential blossom as well. Being a genius is just what gives the results of that. From that, it's a title that only can be given to by those around us. That's exactly why I think you'll become worthy of it someday, and so I can shout this to the heavens with the utmost confidence. Umo Universale. Oh, I see. Interesting. An interesting choice. Yeah, let's go ahead and burn a golden apple. So, this is a no support quest. Interesting. Why is Shelter the lead, though? I do wonder. Wait, is Shelter the lead because she was the last one I used in the Pagoda quest? I wonder? Does it track that, maybe? Because if so, that would be awesome, first off. But second off, given that it is just Berserkers, Oi, it's your time to shine. And we will throw in a Merlin waiver. Waiver. Where is Waver? Where is he? I am blind. DaVinci-chan is one of the best command codes in the game. Check it out on a Buster. Yeah, it does seem pretty good. Also, just for giggles, because I know I can, we're gonna throw Black Grail on Oi here. And just because I mentioned it, it would be a shame not to do it. Summer BB will be going in as well, and we'll try that meme. Probably end up swapping out Wave. Holy Maiden's Teachings. Waivers. Bond CE, if I can find it. Again, I really have to sort these out. I'm just lazy. Ooh, Tower of Avalon is pretty good. But that's better. And then on you will also get Holy Maiden's Teachings. Anything for debuff clear? This challenge quest was pretty easy with... The challenge quest was easy with Kama, and I did get the kill with Reines. Nice, Deontay. I'm not doing the challenge quest just yet. I still have various other missions to do, personally. I'm doing the Pagoda quest right now, but welcome, Deontay. Welcome. Howdy things, howdy things. As for debuff clear... Not in this party. But I want to see how this, just off the top of my head, squad works. You know. The Climber of the 90th Floor. Okay. I'm about to feel the burn. Can you feel it, Mr. Krabs? I want an Oi chain here. So, to facilitate, and for sanctity's sake, let's go like this to start. Burn it to the ground. Ah! Okay. Interesting. Very interesting there. That works. BB time!
本にしてあげるわ。私の職種は残忍ですよ。尋常に頂上基地だ。合点承知の助さん。
And then doot.
ザーストーンしたり。
So I'm betting the Mystic Overflow thing applies for if I kill them as well. And that's why you guys said I'm about to steal the burn. Yep. I'm really not feeling the burn. I'm really not feeling the burn. Yet. Bye, Waver. Bye, Faceless Moon. Boop, boop, boop. Considering I just blocked 2 of the Faceless Moons there, I think I'm fine. Dang it, you couldn't have targeted DB there. She really could have used the charge. Sure, buff away. Do-do-doo. Ouch! That was a burn. That was in fact a burn. Okay, I now know why you guys said I would feel burn. Hot damn. That was a hard-hitting burn. But I still think I got it. Really? How does Summer B... Wait, out of curiosity, how does Summer BB hard counter? Because, I mean, I honestly was relying more on Oi to do that than I was Summer BB. I didn't even realize that. I don't think I even realized Summer BB had burn immunity. Ooh. Oh man, I could have done this so much easier, couldn't I have? I could have done this so much more easily if I had known that. Holy cow. Well, you know, I guess I got lucky there. Because I, honest to goodness, did not realize Summer BB had burn immunity. Okay, Reminiscence Escape for Result. Ugh. This is a variety of enemies. I don't remember Escape for either. Yeah, I don't remember what Escape 4 was. She is the one who eats land indeed. I don't remember what this one was. Well, shoot. To play it safe, bring a Waver. And then... You know what? Gray gets a damage buff here. So why not Gray?
And Merlin instead of Scotty. This should be fine. 342 Barbados kills. Nice. Wait, no. You kissed Barbados 342 times? Deontay. I can't believe you did that. Barbados must have blushed to death after that many kisses. Jailers, huh? Keyboard issues. Yeah, and actually, did you do that by hand? Because, I mean, I barely got to 100 by hand, personally. But then again, I did stop after I hit 100, so it's like, you know... Why do I prefer Gray's last ascension to her first? I don't know, it's just... Excuse me. See, I don't really see Artoria in Gray's final ascension. The angle of it sort of makes me not see it, but as for why I prefer Gray's final to her first, I would have to say it's just she looks more peaceful in her final ascension, like with the setting, with the sun, or with the light sort of shining on her, her sort of peaceful expression, like she's just looking at something so serenely. It's just got a very, very serene look and feel for her, you know? So that's, I'm gonna say that's why I prefer Gray's final ascension. Let's get a heal off of Gray. She's hurting a little bit here. Let's see, do I have enough? I do not, so we're not gonna NP them. Yeah. 220 kills in the end. Good frickin' gracious. You are a mad lad, Ouroboros. You are the definition of a mad lad. I mean, the reason I got as many kills as I did is because I eventually started just, every hour popping a golden apple and just going until the golden apple was out. That's how I got as many as I did, but... Ooh. Okay. This... Actually, this might not be terrible. Yeah, this might not be terrible. Focus down Warden Nightingale, I think. Actually, I should have focused down that Jailer, because that Jailer is not going to go down here. A silent NP. I would say it's been a while since we've had one of these, but it hasn't. Oh, I made the right choice by choosing Nightingale. Holy cow. That was some luck. Deathmatch, commencing emergency treatment, Nurse of Steel, and of course Quetz would focus Merlin. Because, you know, she should. She should definitely focus Merlin. And this is a game set. But, as I always say, there's no kill like overkill. So Gray, commence with overkill. Two silent NPs in a row. I like hearing Gray's NP, though. Why does it have to silence poor Gray? One more Reminiscence quest to go. These are actually not too bad. The Pagoda one was potentially devastating. Had I not had Summer BB, I would definitely have had to redo that. Ooh, the Spiritual Cube. Command code conceptualized. 15% special attack against the undead on the engraved card. An extremely rare talking mystic code capable of transforming to various shapes as needed. It is exceptionally rude and so is often chastised by its owner.
Even so, it has remained the ashen-colored girl's side since her childhood. He's an irreplaceable friend to her. Aw, just like Sir Kay, who I believe I remember has the personality of, is Sir Kay, if my memory remembers properly. And one more, the memory of the Siget Castle Pyramid. For this one, it's a no-brainer. We need a double Scotty with a slice of Dante's. I want to support Scotty, a friend Scotty, so I can give somebody on my list some support. Next out, preferably. I know I saw Scotty here. It was pretty much better bond, so we'll go for the better bond. Better bonds! Better bonds. And then swippity swaps. Nope. Swippity swap. Swippity swap. Actually, do I want K-scope or no? I think I want K-scope. Super Scope! I'm so happy I've got a Super Scope, by the way. It brings me joy. And then we'll throw on a Chaldean lunchtime. Because Melt is only 358,000 bond points away from bond 11. Only 358,000. I really, really gotta hope that I can have Melt in the backlines of some sort of Gilfest farming, or Ishtar Fest, I suppose, this year. Farming squad. Just Melt. I'm gonna be getting Melt to 15, then Resh, then Jolter, is the plan. That is the plan, at the very least. Gotta get them waifus up there, you know? Indeed, indeed. One turn attack increase. It's probably not beneficial yet. Indeed, indeed. I am committed to my waifus. Good. Okay, I think FGO might be a little bit buggy right now. With that being another silent NP. Genocide form. Overload type 2. Thing is it doesn't. I can go for longer than 2 hours and it doesn't tend to get that bad that fast. So it's very unusual that it's acting up now. I love the eeny meeny miny mo that Scotty gives. It is so wholesome. There we go. There's a speaking NP. Also, might I say, I just love how even though Dante's is an AoE servant, that he is capable of blasting so much damage. It is so glorious that even for being an AoE, he is so potent. At NP1 at that. And, just for giggles, remove those defense debuffs from Dante's. And, doo-doo-doo. This should be game, set, match. Yep, it fixed itself. Bye, Mecha LH-on Mark II.
Hey, those were machine types. And that's all the reminiscence and 90 missions done, which I believe means I'm now at NP3 Gray capabilities. Ooh, that was the neck that just popped real nice. Oh, excuse me. Quick code opener, and 2 more missions.
いらっしゃいませ。ふむふむ。
Let's see. So all reminiscence quest gets us another golden foe, and 90 missions gives us NP3 Gray. And unlocks complete all missions, which will give us a... We still have one locked, though. That is mission 39 locked, which means 38 the preceding, so probably to defeat 40 spellbook enemies, I would hazard a guess. Let us really quickly, though, enhance Gray events for an NP3 Gray. Alright, I also apparently forgot to claim... I have not been claiming my login tickets for a while. I am a forgetful person. I am a very forgetful person, clearly. Okay. We got enough. Let's see what these give us. So, this is Memory Reenactment Shadow Island. That is the Summer 1. Although the servants could be anybody's guess here. Anti-Avenger will be BB. Okay, I'm getting through all the reenactment quests here first. Turn off the maximum broken only. I have no idea what this node is going to contain, so just bring in a bunion, sure. Throw the bunion to the back. And then BB summer mode. I have so many freaking servants, it's hard to keep track of everything. Scotty can drop that, and because again, I don't know what really to expect from this node. This and this. One of each, just for trying's sake. And Summer BB does not get K-Scope. No, no, no. Summer BB gets Golden Sumo. Hoi! I mean, it's possible for me to get through to the challenge quest in the stream today. I've got like 40-ish minutes still. So it's possible, it's just going to be a little difficult, I feel. I just have to look at what my quests are, although that's a lot of spellbook enemies. It's probably at least 6 spellbook enemies per run. So I'm probably looking at 10 runs of whatever the spellbook node is, so probably not if I think of it in that manner. 5 books a run. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be pushing it then. So I'm just trying to suss out then how I want to play the rest of this out. Because, well, don't get me wrong, I do love Fate. I do try to be a variety streamer here. And I do want to get back to other games. Perhaps Wednesday stream can start off with the challenge quest, maybe? Start off with the challenge quest and then move into other stuff. That could be something. The challenge quest is fun, so no rush. Okay. I mean, I do plan on doing Minecraft tomorrow. That's not going to change my mind. Even, and especially if I go off of natural AP, we're talking at the very least a dozen runs of that node, which is not going to happen in this short amount of time. Oh, definitely face this moon here. this, and this, and then this. Because BB stands for Big Buster Blasts. Something prepared on for Minecraft, J6. Another silent NP, which, honestly, BB's NP gets a little bit more creepy when it's totally silent. Not gonna lie, it is just a little bit more creepy than normal, in my opinion. Alright, so that was Donzo in here, which I suppose Donzo wasn't in here originally, so who is the final node? It's gotta be an Avenger, but it could be anybody, quite literally. I mean, given that it's Donzo, maybe Kotaro? Possibly. Also, I think FGO might have crashed on me. Yep, I think FGO did the crashing. Well, it's easy enough to fix. Because thankfully Reflector isn't buggy anymore and just doesn't want to work if I launch FGO. Nope, stream not over. Stream still go. Stream is still on. See, I'm playing FGO. I'm gonna go until I've reached a standstill point, aka until I'm stuck on the spellbook mission at that point, you know? So, I mean, it's got a little bit of life left, so probably about a half an hour. Oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Come on, game. Maybe it was memory leak, though, like Ouroboros did state. Maybe it finally caught up. By the way, I don't know if anybody has paid attention, but did anybody see the strengthening quests that are going on in JP right now, out of curiosity? The 3 strengthenings. Ozzy, Betty, and Sanzang. All getting strengthenings. Oh wow, it is actually just John. I would have guessed it wouldn't have been just John here. Or Jolter, rather. I would have guessed maybe, like... We have... Ozzy gets a sun advantage on something. Sanzang gains a charisma on her taunt skill, which is awesome, might I say. Like, that just makes Sanzang so much better. She's such a good support single target caster now. Between her group debuff immunity, target focus up, and now a charisma on top of that. That's just so good, you know? And Betty, I believe, has his NP strength going for 3 turns instead of just 1 now. So all in all, it's pretty good. Pretty good set of strengthenings, all for the Camelot 2, Camelot Movie Part 2 release. Hey, that's the machine enemies done. Woot, unintentional quest completed. Dun, 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 dun. Golden fruit.
ホワイダギットに注意したまえ。
How many more
これ
golden
は素晴ら
bones?
し
The
い。
bones.
時計塔でもめったに手に入らぬ一品だぞ。
Yeah, so at most, we're probably gonna be able to do the last memory quest, and that's probably gonna be it, because we got blade-winged insects as well as the bones enemies to do yet. So we're probably gonna be... I'm probably gonna be farming a fair bit off-stream, but Merry Christmas in the Underworld. So, let me see here. What are our drops thus far? This one is 3-star drop. This one is 3 and 1. This one is the 4-star drop. So 3, 4. All mixed. We know this is mixed. So we just experienced. That's the wrong button. So I think it's all the ones on the left. Yep. So all the leftmost ones are the single drop nodes, which is actually very easy to remember, you know? The leftmost ones are all the single currency drops. Alright, but onto this. Caster type enemies. It doesn't really matter since we know it's a mixed node. And in this instance, we'll go with our boy Iskandar as the primary. Because, you know, he's a rider. And I don't really know if there's any sort of stories associating Iskandar with books, but you know what? There's also probably none associating with him with Christmas either, so, you know, screw associations. Not in the corporate way, but, like, you know what I'm saying. Alright. So, yeah. So, this'll be a dozen runs of this node. That's gonna be very annoying, I will not lie. It is an all-fancy node. At the very least, Iskandar is buff enough that I can probably burst through it. His horse just goes stomp and they all go splat. It's great. Dun. That's why 5, because of the frickin' candle at the middle node. That's annoying. Why did it have to be a candle in the very middle of the second node? Of the second wave? Talk about annoying. Oh, for sure they do, for sure they do. To suffer is to be magicized. Nice crit, Iskandar. Alright, now I'm trying to think of any way. Dark water and super red hair man. Poor Nito. She has to be freezing down here. Unfortunately, I can't really, outside of maybe going double Scotty, think of a way to blast through the second and third waves with NP. Such a shame. Because Iskandar does not have a self-charge. Very nice, Iskandar. Very nicely done. Yep, the spellbook enemies, that is the clear all quests one done, at the very least. Okay. So it is the mixed node. So... now I am at a mild impasse with myself. Because I have done this whole mission, or this whole event,
completely and utterly blind. No guides have been followed for me. So I'm surprised that I'm at this point and I'm almost done with so much stuff. And before Gray, okay. So the Blade Wings, spell books, and bones. I really don't like it, but I think I might have to be ending the stream here. Because I'm not going to be able to get enough of any of these to get it done today. 7 missions. I'll definitely have it done by Wednesday, but that's Wednesday. So I do think that I might just call stream today. The bone one is easy enough to do at the very least, because it's just this 5-star currency, which is something I plan on doing anyways. But it's the other one that's going to be the pain, to be completely honest. The other one will be pain. The spellbooks are going to be a pain. The bladed insects I don't think were too bad. I'm just trying to draw up my memory, because I clearly did some. Like, there was something in the back of my head telling me, probably do more bladed insect fights. I obviously didn't do enough, but I did do some. We want Cast Nero. There's another one, because I'm at 40. There is another one that I was running. I don't remember what. Let me get this squad set up and I can take a look. I was running Cast Nero here. Cast Nero with Merlin and Scotty. And then the back line can be Gray and Kiritsugu because he's low on the bond ladder. And then one wide on it and one lunchtime. Okay, so this will be the setup for this node. But I could have swore there was an... Yeah! Oh, I guess it is a Mave node. I guess it is a Mave node. I'm dumb. So, I was just thinking of the Ku and Mave node. That's why I said no. I completely forgot. Okay. I don't like that I have to be zoomed in to hit this one. So the winged and the other one will be done easy enough. It's the spellbooks that's going to take its time. So I think what I will do here is I do think it is about time to call today's stream. I will be finishing off the missions off stream. Tomorrow's stream will be Minecraft back to my server. J6, you'll have to talk to me if you're going to be able to get on or not. And then Wednesday will probably be the last day of the event from a streaming perspective. So Wednesday we'll start off with the challenge quest and then probably move... See, that's where it's tricky because my finals for my current algebra course is on Wednesday. It is an online final at the very least, but still. But Friday I plan on getting my COVID vaccination earlier in the day, so I have no idea how I'll be feeling later in the day. This week's streams are going to be in the air for what they're going to be outside of tomorrow. We'll definitely be going back to Minecraft, but I think that for now I will call today's stream now. So, I've been SolarActDragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this stream. If you have, leave me some feedback in whichever way you so see fit. If you want to check out more by me, be sure to drop me a follow here on Twitch so you know when I go live. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to drop me a like there. It would be very much appreciated. Outside of that, if you want to drop a sub, I would personally recommend doing it on YouTube because it's free there. But if you got the money to spare, always consider subbing to me here on Twitch. You'll get a nice little emote and work towards me getting future ones. Once again, thank you guys so much for coming out. I do hope you enjoyed. Have a fantastic week, everybody.